Stay tuned to 550 WPAB for alien abduction after this short message from our sponsor.
Friends, it's certainly true that when you smoke, you want boldness and mildness and deep down enjoyment. And that's what you'll get with every Lucky Strike you light. For you see, it takes fine tobacco to make a good cigarette, and that's what Lucky Strike uses. Just listen for a moment to what tobacco experts say about the kind of tobacco Lucky Strike buys. All in all, I've sold over 100 million pounds of tobacco, and season after season I've seen Lucky Strike buy fine tobacco, the kind of tobacco that's downright good smoking. I've smoked Lucky Strikes regularly for 14 years. Now there's a tip for you, friends, from a man who really knows tobacco. Light up a Lucky Strike, puff after puff, pack after pack. There has never been a rough puff in a Lucky Strike pack.
Welcome back to 550 WPAB radio broadcast. Now, alien abduction begins. The day was June 18th, 1936, and 4 teens from Lincoln High School in the small town of Valley Brook, Oklahoma, meet at the local soda fountain to plot that night's activities. Betty Howard, Shirley Jameson, Bucky Brooks, and Lawrence Timmons just finished their senior year and want one last hurrah.
Who ordered the root beer float?
Me. Alright, gang, what are the plans for tonight?
My older brother can get us some beers and Lucky Strikes.
Good. I'm really jonesing for a Lucky Strike.
I hear there's going to be a party at Loot Lake tonight.
Fun! I'll bring my swimsuit.
There'll be no need for that. Yeah.
Stop messing around.
Shut up. All right, I'll see you guys tonight.
At 9 that night, the 4 rambunctious teens sneak out of their houses, Bucky with beers and a pack of smooth Lucky Strikes in hand. As they approach Loot Lake, they find it pitch black and empty.
Hey, what gives?
Where is everyone?
Guys, I've got a weird feeling about this.
Yeah, let's get out of here. This is lame.
We've got beers and a whole pack of Lucky Strikes. Why would we leave? People will show up. We're just early.
Yeah, don't be a square. Pass me a cig. Man, Lucky Strikes are the smoothest smokes out there.
Guys, I'm scared of the dark.
Then light up a smoke. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going swimming.
Wait up.
Look, I see lights over there. I told you people were coming.
Ha, I guess you were right. Boy, I'm glad I didn't leave earlier.
I told you. You'll always be safe with me.
Guys, it's getting kind of windy.
This better not be another black blizzard.
But it was much worse.
Bucky, those don't look like flashlights.
Don't worry about it. What else could it be?
The lights got closer and closer until they were nearly blinding. The wind increased speed with every second. The teens become more unnerved, but Bucky tried to keep his cool.
What is going on?
I don't know. It's getting hard to swim with these waves.
You guys are such wusses.
Suddenly, a bright light beamed down on Shirley. A flying saucer was now visible in the sky, no more than 20 feet above their heads.
Lawrence, help me!
Suddenly, Shirley lifted up from the water and began rising into the sky.
Bucky, we need to leave now!
Run!
As Bucky and Betty turned to run, they realized they were not alone. The figures of several 8-foot-tall, skinny gray figures emerged from the trees. The teens were surrounded.
What do we do now?
Bucky pulls one last Lucky Strike cigarette out of his pocket and lights it. His last moments would be spent puffing the best tobacco in America.
All I know is I'm going to spend my final moments with a Lucky Strike in my mouth.
The teens begin sprinting away. Betty looks behind her and sees Lawrence being lifted into the UFO, and knows this is the final time she will ever see her friends. She trips and falls on a log, and Bucky runs back to her.
No, go on without me. I think I broke my ankle.
I can't leave you. I have to tell you. Betty, I think I'm in love with...
Before Bucky could finish his confession, he is lifted into the UFO, followed by Betty. Do they survive? Do they die? Are the aliens friendly? Tune in next week to 550 WPAB at 7 p.m. to hear their daring conclusion and find out what happens to the rest of the gang. A cigarette, taste makes all the difference, and Lucky's taste better. Buy a Lucky Strike cigarette pack today to get the highest quality tobacco and the smoothest smoke in America. 20,000 physicians say Luckies are less irritating. Use Lucky Smokes for protection against throat irritation and coughs, or just for pure enjoyment. Lucky Strikes, it's toasted.